10 o'clock, December 19th, 2016. Call this meeting to order. Roll call, Smiley here, Hamill's absent, and Murphy's here. Number 3, approval of the minutes of the last meeting, December 12th, 2016. I went over them last week, that copy. And they all look fine to me.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, aye. Number 4, discussion, possible action regarding the 6-month bids, number 161706. And I think probably we'll make 2 motions. I'm gonna make a motion for District 2 to approve the lowest and best bid according to availability and transportation-wise, the delivery points and things like that. Everything has to be taken into consideration unless it's delivered in the price. So Jennifer has them listed by low bid,
Lowest and best.
lowest and best. But I think we all need to determine best by the district,
Right,
according to location.
okay, according. Okay, so that's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Anything
lowest and best, yeah, location and availability.
Write that on this one too. Sounds like good wordage.
Okay. This is 1916. Okay.
And you're making a motion to accept G2, so do I need to
Yeah,
make a
yeah.
motion to accept D3?
Well, I'll second yours.
Okay,
And I'll make that motion for D3 as well.
and I'll second it.
Should we do David's or just let that?
I'm not sure what would be appropriate on that, where we split those. I'm sure he's gonna wanna do it the same way, that way it's whatever's the best for him.
True.
Do we need-
I'd go ahead and do it, and he could always
Yeah,
rescind it if he
yeah,
didn't like
yeah, if he
it.
didn't.
But I bet he will.
Yeah, I mean, it's the appropriate way to do it. The auditors, I think, don't like us essentially doing this for all the districts in one motion because it could be closer for a deal for
I think if
David.
you put the same restriction on
Yeah,
on his, I just can't.
yeah.
But
I just didn't know about with him not being here if it was,
I'll make the motion to accept D1's the same as ours,
okay, and I'll second that.
and if he has a problem with it.
If he doesn't do it, he should have.
Well, let's say he's had to put it on the agenda.
Yeah, right.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to do it.
Number 5, discussion and possible action regarding the inventory resolution for District 2's to surplus for trade to Irwin Trailers, a pack mule trailer, IDED 348059. I'm gonna make that motion. I'll second.
He just older one that you're trading in.
Oh, it's that one, we actually started a fire with it out here at the corner, at the 7 mile corner. The bearings went out and lost a set of duals and started a fire on Mack there. They'll burn an acre or two there on the corner of 370 and 64. And I called him and asked him how he'd trade for a trailer with 6 tires, good tires and
You
wheels.
take it, right?
Yeah.
And do you want to go ahead and sign here, and that way I can,
I make the motion to surplus that trailer for trade. You second it for me?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
second. I already did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. I missed running my mouth. And trying to think about what all the sign, like the title, you-
right there. That way I can, notarize.
attest to, how's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Bring another seal so I'll do it. No. This is 19. Okay.
Okay, number 6, discussion and possible action regarding elected official salaries. Then, what we're gonna do we're gonna follow a resolution that Tulsa County did, which we already have set up by the auditors, a equation or chart set up by the state auditor's office on the evaluation of your county. You plug that in along with population and stuff. And it sets a maximum and a minimum salary. And we thought we would just, I'm gonna make the motion to approve this resolution. Do you want me to read it to you, Lynn, or would you just like to?
Can I get a copy maybe?
Sure, I don't see why not, yeah.
I'll wait.
What we're actually doing, it lists the statutes by number and all that, and we're at, right at 53,000, 52 something, I believe, today, and our raise will go to $55,212.50.
Actually, that's the maximum.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna go
We're gonna go to
to
just 55,000. We're gonna stay a little bit below that because that evaluation can go down as well as go up, but it's very unlikely.
So let's say it went down, then would the salary go down?
Yes, you can't be, that equation, you plug in that evaluation and it will give you the max you can be at.
So you're saying even at 55, right?
Yes, but the max could be 55,212. We're just gonna stay a little below it for a little bit of a cushion.
Okay.
It hasn't went down almost for, I don't know if it's ever went down
I don't know.
in Woods County.
Probably not.
It would take a major disaster, I mean, for them to lower the values of everything almost to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know as any of us would be living here if it, I don't know if we could make a living.
Right.
So I'm gonna make a motion, we approve this resolution for everybody's, and this is gonna be retroactive back to July 1 of 2016 for the fiscal year 16-17. I don't remember if you seconded it, but
You
if you
did.
signed it, we're good. Number 7, discussion and possible action regarding transfer of appropriations from general personnel to sheriff personnel, treasurer personnel, county clerk personal, court clerk personal, and assessor personal in an amount of $1,890 each, and to the commissioner's personal in an amount of $5,670. And that is to cover this.
This retroactive thing.
Right.
Yes, that's to cover that. They're budgeted, and all our salaries come out of the county general account, so.
I'll make that motion.
Second. And all this is pending the excise board's approval.
We're gonna meet Wednesday.
And then you'll need to sign right there too. And then you'll need to sign out there too.
Two places, Big John.
Actually,
Oh,
just one from you.
oh, just one?
Yeah,
Just-
just right there, yeah.
Number 8, discussion and possible action regarding $340.38 detention transportation claim from Office of Juvenile Welfare.
I'll have 2 spots for you.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that. This is one we get reimbursed for, right?
Yes,
But it's formality. We gotta pay to haul, and then they pay us back.
right.
Number 9, discussion possible action regarding a funding agreement for local, state, and sovereign government entities to purchase equipment, radio units, and chargers between DEQ and Woods County and LEPC. This was a grant type deal that we get through DEQ that Ethan applied for and got handheld radios and
Yeah,
some
it's
equipment.
just that reimbursement grant. It's their contract they've put together. We'll sign it, return it to them, and then they will approve it and issue us a purchase order, and then we'll go ahead and purchase the equipment.
You gonna walk for handhelds and stuff?
Do you know, you have a dollar amount on it?
It is for $5,961.75.
Thank you.
I think 6,000 was the max.
Yes.
59, 61, 75.
Yep. And then we'll invoice, once we get the purchase order from them, we'll go ahead, purchase the equipment, and then we will go ahead and invoice DEQ, and they'll send us the reimbursement back.
I'll make that motion that we
Approve that.
approve that.
I'll second.
Show us motions, put stamp on it.
Yeah. Right here,
Yeah, that part.
or down here.
Down the bottom.
Long as
That'll
we get it.
Okay.
And then I'll make a copy of that for you, Shelley. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 10, discussion and possible action regarding the contract with BJCC. And that is the contract that Janice and I were written about at the
Oh, senior.
See, what the deal is Panhandle Nutrition runs that kitchen over there. They pay a cook and supposedly pay the inmates, I think it amounts to $2 a day. But the new director of the DOC says Panhandle Nutrition is they're a private entity, not a public entity, as we are. So that contract they've null and voided it it's through July of 17. They have a signed contract, but they said there wasn't a big hurry, but the commissioners need to take on the responsibility of the prisoners rather than Panhandle Nutrition. So we've agreed to do that in reference to try to keep the kitchen open over there.
I think your agenda item notice is pretty inadequate. It could be a contract.
It may be.
It could be a contract to grade their roads, it could be a contract to pick up their trash.
Okay, well, how about we just don't take any action, but that's the discussion on it.
Do we even have a contract here?
I know, I only had a copy.
Why don't you just have
a copy of the one that Panhandle has with
Right.
DOC.
And come back to it with a
Yeah.
little better description
Yeah,
and the
okay.
contract.
Right.
Yeah,
I hope you don't mind me fussing.
no, that's fine.
Mess with our cooking?
No, I think they're good. They gave us time. It's been, like I said, they have a signed contract through
You
July.
don't approve
Do it one
without-
time.
You don't approve without seeing it.
What I was
Right.
trying, well, they told me it'd be the same copy, and I've got a copy of the one they have with Panhandle Nutrition. And the biggest liability we have outside of what everybody has, Panhandle Nutrition has it in the whole 9 yards, is if those boys that are helping over there get in trouble or something, they take, or for some unknown reason, they take them away, then the senior citizens couldn't operate their Panhandle, couldn't operate the kitchen, and they'd be in trouble for meals, and I guess I'd feel a little bit of responsibility. That's the biggest liability that I got out of the deal we'd have, and I don't know, I wouldn't have a plan at all for what we'd do if they pulled the employees.
I think it's great that you guys are helping them out by taking that on. They really need it. And it's amazing how much the senior citizens like the inmates over there.
And they do,
Right.
they love
They
them.
love them.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything has been successful, but that was what Janice told me the biggest issue could be, is if something would happen and they would pull them, then what we would do for help over there for them to continue to have meals. And,
County officers, I guess.
yeah, I guess so.
All right. Kind of like a winner.
Yeah. So, I mean, so I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, and that's, but I wouldn't have a plan for how to handle it if they weren't there.
So what do we need to do, table it?
No, it's no action,
No action?
and then we can, at a later date, review the contract and go on. I guess I was just assuming. Alan Smith brought me a copy of the contract that Panhandle has with them, and but I knew they told me there wasn't any hurry, but I told Shelley to put it on there, and I wasn't very clear about what to do.
Do I need to just retype it with our name in there?
I guess, maybe I'll call Janice and talk to her. We just talked over lunch over there that day, that
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner. and,
Inmate labor contract with VJCC or something.
Yeah,
A little more explanatory.
Well, I thought,
Because the
I
auditors can come in 6 months and they'll say, what's the contract?
well, we need to be sure they haven't changed the contract since the new gentleman took over also.
Yeah, good point.
Because he's the one that declared them not a public entity. And it's my understanding, and John, you correct me if I'm wrong, that there are over 6 of these senior citizens.
Yeah, all
And their main office is in Woodward. but,
Man, maybe.
And their minutes though.
They got an office in Woodruff.
well, okay, I don't know about the main office, but, okay.
Beaver, or the main.
Beaver.
That's OEDA's main office,
Yeah, but
which funds,
Continental Eastern's out there too.
okay, Panhandle Nutrition.
Yeah,
okay.
Continental Nutrition.
Well, Alan talks like his boss essentially is in Woodville, is why I guess I was presuming that
They've got an office there too.
that's who he answers to. And so, okay, we'll move on to 11, discussion of possible action regarding the resolution to junk the laser printer for the treasurer's office. I guess I'll make a motion for that. I'm sure he wouldn't be getting rid of it if it were.
In fact, they thought it was already got rid of, but we found it in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Never been taken to the
All right.
trash,
I'll make that
I'll
motion.
second.
Okay.
which I guess is a good thing since we realized it was still on inventory, but we actually thought it was already gone. Then somebody found it down there. Like, oh, we better take care of this. But that basement's like a dark hole. I tell you, things
Lots
just
of
get
secrets
lost.
down there.
It's lost.
Things get stuck on a shelf and forgotten about.
They do.
Number 12, any new business?
No new news.
Not that I know of.
We have none.
Cold weather.
Yeah. Number 13, approve, disapprove blanket purchase orders.
I'll make the motion we approve the blanket purchase orders.
And I'll second that. Number 14, motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion too.
I'll second that one also.